Last evening, as soon as we came, we didn't film much. Pretty late by the time we came in. So we just settled, went out for dinner nearby here, and we've woken up after a relaxed sleep. But meanwhile, the point where we left off yesterday, we had reached Galjibagh beach, and after that, we had to find the place. It wasn't so easy to find, so we had the owner come out to the beach and then direct us. So this is actually closer to the lake side. So there is a beach side and then there is this river or lake side. It's closer to the lake side, and of course the beach is 50 meters from here. And this is the road where we're in. The road directly leads to the river bank, and this is our house. That's our car that's been parked there. And this again leads to the church in Galjibaga. This is our room's balcony, if you can see that. And that's our car parked amidst a bevy of tall trees. And this is our room. A fridge, no use for us. And then there's of course a table. This is where we're going to work. And a bed. I know it's fairly messy. Let's head to the beach, which is probably the biggest attraction here. I'm going to be out there, leaving in 3, 2, 1. What's greenery all around? It makes you feel like you're in a little paradise. But paradise was recently breached. If you see the noise that you're hearing from the other side, actually there is a highway there. The highway has been built just about a couple of years back, and due to that, people have actually got to know that this place called Galjibaga exists. While a railway line used to pass, the railway line wasn't so much of a problem because it didn't have a stop. But the highway line, which runs parallel to the railway line, that has made access to Galjibaga much, much more easily. So we're at this beach, which is exactly between the river and the sea, and we've just
rising.
Yeah, just the sun rising. We're taking the warmth of the morning sun by the chill breeze of the winter.
And the fishermen just looking.
Oh,
And we're waiting for the train too.
yeah, we can basically see the road and then the Konkan railway line here. One good pastime is to see if some trains are passing by.
The beach at Galjibaga is very well maintained. All you need to do is to just sit there and watch the waves. You could either choose the riverside or you could choose the one where the waves are coming from the Arabian Sea. Net, it's a great place as you drown yourself in the greens there, or even pick a sandbank to go and rest while you go and see the place and enjoy it for its entirety. The southern end of the beach is where you have all of these sites. The northern end has a few rocks and it ends pretty abruptly, but the southern end has enough sites, especially if you like lounging around sandbars. That sandbar tends to extend almost all the way till beneath the bridge. That sandbar is probably a work of art. Nature has probably given it this shape over time. When I came here in 2016, I didn't quite see this sandbar. It's probably grown over time. But it's beautiful to observe this little pattern of sand lying amidst little islands of green that are connected now through the roadways and Indian railways. If you're here in Galjibaga, apart from of course lounging on the beach, a couple of interesting things to do would be to go have food at a couple of close places which are Fishland and Tiger, which are along the highway to Karwar. Also, something if you're interested in adventure is to go trek through these barren lands, through these forests, and then find the little coastline there. It's called the Kupa Sea Cave Trek. And while I don't know the exact route to get there, if you're in for adventure, that's something you could plan, especially if you're starting early in the morning. But otherwise, there's a little church at Galjibaga, and if you go further straight or further north, the familiar lands or beaches of Agonda and Palolem are not too far away. With the highway, it's just 20 minutes. But that's not all. The real attraction of the beach is, of course, the time that you spend with the waves at Galjibaga beach. It's a very unique place which has both the river as well as the sea, and you're not going to have too much deep toes of water that's going to scare you. The water levels are fairly easy for even a non-swimmer, so that makes it a very safe beach to get into. Once you're done with your morning swimming routines, the best thing to do is to head back right into the woods and then go look out for a couple of beach shacks. The most notable beach shack, or the first one that will come, is the Santosh Beach Shack. Go order a couple of milkshakes in the morning as you wait for your food. The best part is that between your orders, you could actually go again through the woods right onto the beach, go for a swim, and then come back just in time for your breakfast to be ready. Where else will you get this kind of pleasure? It's probably only in Goa. And that's why I sometimes keep coming back to this little paradise. Who doesn't love the sight of the sea, the sand and the sun, and the whole prospect of lounging the whole day, where the sights of greens and the waters just relax you all day. It was time for us to come back into the woods and get back to our little homestay. The day was yet to start and it was just about 10 a.m. We had a couple of office calls to catch up. So we decided to take the shortcut, which we later found out was much closer to our homestay. And that brings to an end this part of the Galji Baga video series. Stay tuned to the next video in this series where we go and explore. I wouldn't tell it, but basically you need to go watch that video to find out. This is the third in this series, and there are about 4 more videos that are about to come in this little series on South Goa. So till then, let's hope you're doing well in this pandemic and your health is fine. And if you like the video, please do spread the word. Please do like and share the video. And of course, we're assuming that you've subscribed to the channel. Thank you once again.
Please subscribe to Kachu Travels on
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and of course my own blog www.kachutravels.com.